In my experience, one of the things that I found as a powerful key that can make or break your manifestation is embodiment. A lot of teachers talk about this, but I don't know if as much emphasis is placed on it. One of the teachers that I listen to, who I believe um, talks a lot about embodiment in manifestation, it being the key to actually manifesting the things you want, is Kathleen Cameron. You can check her out on YouTube. She's a great teacher and has a lot of powerful teachings on this. And I just want to emphasize this or share my experience or my understanding of the embodiment of the images and the visions or the dreams that you have, so that you can bring them into this world, and why embodiment is so important, right? We all have probably different dreams of the lives we wish to have, and we dream about this daily, we fantasize about it, we imagine it. That's very powerful. I believe everything that has been created all around us began with imagination. Someone had to imagine it. Anything that you see around you began in the imaginary world, in the what I call the imagined nation, the nation where all possibilities exist, where we as human beings with these human brains and faculties and nervous systems have the ability to imagine something, have the ability to tap into this thought space or invisible space to see something which hasn't yet been created and to bring it into being. That is our power as human beings, creative human beings, spirit beings, God beings. We are creators. We can take things from nowhere and bring them here, right? And it's the same thing we're looking to do in manifestation. But a lot of the time, when people think about manifestations, they think about just imagining and dreaming it and then it pops up. Well, maybe for some people that works, I don't know. But for my experience, I believe it's a scientific process, right? It's it has to come through you, right? You as a being, you have imagination, you have thoughts where you can see things which are not here. And then you also have feelings as a being where you can feel things in different ways using your senses, your sense of awareness via the sensory organ of emotion to have an embodied sense of it, right? And through your actions, you can transmute those thoughts and those feelings into actions, into things, and this is how you bring things into being. Things like the camera, the phone, the computer. Someone had to actually act to bring those imaginations and feelings that they had into form. So, from what I just said, I hope you can see that manifestation for me is like transmuting energy. We as human beings are transducers of energy. Energy exists, energy is, it's all around us. And we as human beings can tap into particular versions of this energy via imagination, via intuition, and then channel it through our feeling and through our actions to bring it into form. So you should realize that in order for the thing that you envision to come into form, you have to feel it and you have to act on it. And where do you feel and what do you use to act? Your body. It has to essentially be embodied. You are the channel, the bridge through which that thing will come into being. So with manifestations, it can't end at the level of imagination. You have to embody it. You know, the physical being is like the vessel that allows God to experience this reality. We are forms of God in this reality. You get what I'm saying? We are an embodied version of spirit beings. We're an embodied version of the essence of God, the source energy, infinite intelligence. We are an embodied version of it. This is how things come into being in this 3D reality. So if you want to bring those invisible imaginations, those invisible visions, those invisible dreams into reality, it has to come through the physical. It has to come into the physical. So it has to come through your physical, because where it is your imagination, and the best way for your imagination to come into this physical world is through your being, because you are the first physical point of contact of that imagination into this world. So you take the imagination, feel it and act on that feeling, which is in coherence with that imagination. You are the body that brings the thing into being. So whatever that thing is, whatever that manifestation, that dream, that future reality, it has to be embodied. You have to embody it. And what do I mean by embody it? You have to become it. You have to be it. If your dream is to live a wealthy life, if your dream is to be like a tech genius, if your dream is to be an artist, it has to begin with you. You have to be that, even if you haven't seen it yet, because you are the one who can take it from point A to point B. But if you just sit down and don't be it and just imagine it, it's going to be stuck in that realm. It's going to be stuck in that vibrational state, which is not dense enough like the body. So you by embodying it are sort of bringing it into like a denser form via the body. And the more denser form starts with the emotion. That's why you can feel it. Like when you can feel the truth of an idea, that feeling sort of empowers you into action. That feeling, when it becomes denser and denser, allows you to move from just simple belief into knowing, like, wow, I know I can become this. And when you take that first action, reality, the universe, source energy responds and gives you back feedback, which then you can use to enhance that feeling and can use to refine that imagined idea. And you keep on going through that process, so it becomes a co-creation with you and your reality. A lot of times, the way you've imagined it playing out may not be how it will play out, but the important thing is about you holding that vibration of the vision that you have, the outcome. Hold the vibration of the outcome that you envision, but don't be too attached to it, because usually it might even be better than you imagined it. So it's about that dance between holding that vibrational state and also surrendering to the process of how it comes. But that vibrational state needs to be embodied. If you want to become a confident person, you have to embody the vibration of a confident person. You have to learn to get into that frequency, and you have to take action towards making that embodiment part and parcel of who you are. So perhaps you might begin by recording yourself speaking to a camera, or putting yourself in situations which forces you or which helps you to practice that embodiment. It's about practice, it's about action. Without action and embodiment and feeling it, those manifestations or those dreams most of the time will not happen in the 3D reality. They will stay in the imagined reality, and you can keep imagining them, but they will not come. Action is the language of this 3D reality. And as a spirit being experiencing this 3D reality and wanting to bring things into this 3D reality, you use your vessel of the 3D reality and its faculties of emotion, thought, and action, which make up the physical mind, and use those tools to bring that into being. So embodiment is very, very important. I believe it's crucial to manifestation. I believe without embodiment, a lot of the things that you wish to manifest will not come into being, because you are the one who needs to bring it into being. You are the God creator, and the way in which you will bring it into being will be different from the way any other person with that same imagination or similar imagination will bring it into being, because it is going to be flavored by your vessel, your unique vessel. So however it comes out will be different. This is how sometimes you have different people having the same idea, but the output is different because they are different by nature. So the way the thing will flow through them will always be different. Imagine it like each of us are pipes or flutes or recorders, right? And say the imagination, the energy of the imagination is like wind flowing through us. Because we are all different flutes and recorders, the way the wind flows through us produces different music. It doesn't mean one person's music is better than another person's music. They are different music, and the universe or space memory has provided space for all this music to be played in harmony. So even if somebody has the same idea as you, doesn't mean it should stop you. You need to act it out, because if your dream is to be wealthy and have a comfortable life, the way in which you envision it is going to be different. But the important thing is to begin by embodying it. You need to be it. You need to learn to be it. And sometimes maybe to help to watch videos or see examples of what it's like that you see, practice them out and find your own version of being it. Embody it. And once you embody it, it will come into the 3D reality, because this is the reality of the body, right? So in order for you to take your dreams and your visions into this reality, it needs to be passed through the body. So it needs to be embodied. And once that vibration is held in that body, it is also shifting and changing the subconscious programming, and it's shifting and changing the paradigm. So you're shifting and changing the vibration you percolate out into reality. And when you percolate that vibration, reality responds by percolating that same vibration back to you, because you are the creator of your reality. Who you say you are is the world you experience. Your personality determines your personal reality. So this is the key hack. Embodiment is very, very important. So this is what you have to practice in whatever manifestations that you're hoping to have in your life, whatever reality you're hoping to create in your life. You need to begin by becoming that. Embody it fully. Let it be part and parcel of your full being, from your thoughts to your emotions to your actions. And I guarantee you will live the life that you envision for yourself. I hope, as always, this has added some value to your life, and it has given you something to think about. It has been food for thoughts at the very least. And please do share your thoughts, your comments. We can continue this discussion, and I hope to share more about my experiences and my understandings of this. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for tuning in, and hit the notification icon for more videos that I release in future. Have a wonderful day. Peace.